The Master of Accounting program complements and extends our undergraduate curriculum because a lot of people desire to achieve graduate education so that they can meet the requirements of the Certified Public Accounting exam. There are 5 concentrations in the Master of Accounting program, and 3 of them are intentionally aligned with the 3 disciplines on the CPA exam, and those include the kind of audit or assurance area, the tax area, and then the information systems and controls area.
The key core concepts that are on the CPA exams, you're going to be learning in the MAC program. A lot of this stuff you may have learned 2-3 years before the MAC. So having that kind of refresher was a game changer when it came to getting into studying. There was a lot of familiarity already there from the past year of being in the MAC.
We have 2 additional concentrations, one focused in the area of corporate accounting and one focused in the area of advisory and consulting. And we've really made sure that the curriculum in those concentrations really set students up for success in those areas. So we want to support all students who recognize the value of graduate education in their chosen career path.
I took about, I think, 6 specific tax classes. So let's say somebody was going into audit, they'd be able to take, more direct classes towards them, but that also leaves room for a few electives that the MAC had that you were able to go into, like I did, the study abroad trip. I was able to do a communications class. There's opportunity there as well to, you don't just have to take all tax classes or all audit classes. You can get experience in different areas.
I think we do a great job at KU, both undergrad and graduate programs, in exposing our students to the opportunities that exist in accounting. There was a level of mentorship and care from the faculty that helped me to really believe in myself and get a better sense of what was possible with an accounting career.
Undergrad was definitely the foundation where I felt like I laid, the groundwork for being a good accountant. My master's really is where I feel like I got the well-rounded business perspective. I think it really is what set me apart once I got into the profession. You get more exposure to not just recruiters and companies, but more exposure to the faculty and their expertise and their experience.
As a professor, there's a finite amount of time that I have with my students, and so I can't teach them everything. What I try to do instead is teach them the concept behind it, and then no matter what situation they come into in their career, they're able to handle it. So rather than trying to memorize everything that's out there, instead trying to figure out a way to think about problems in a way that you can attack them. They're definitely going to run into times in their career where they don't know what to do, and they're going to run into a situation that they haven't seen before. So if they have a handle on what to do in those situations, they're going to be a lot more successful than just trying to memorize a whole bunch of facts and hope they don't see anything that they haven't seen before.
Our undergraduate curriculum is very strong and clearly prepares students to be successful in those entry-level opportunities that they have in the workplace. But I believe that the extra professionalism, critical thinking, problem solving, and networking that students build during the Master of Accounting program sets them up to be leaders in the profession over the long term. When you're challenged to step up in a learning environment that demands a lot out of you, our students step up and meet that challenge, and employers recognize it.
It really felt like it came together, and I understood the value of it from like year 4 or 5 onwards, where I was increasingly asked to be a leader. It was at that point where I was like, what I learned in this class or in this class or in this class really does help me make decisions better and be better in this corporate setting. And I absolutely would do the graduate accounting program over and over again because it was one of the best things I did for my career.
Truly, I don't think I grew more at any other point in my 5-year experience at KU than in my master's year. Whatever that skill would be, whether it's technical accounting skills, whether it's communication skills, all of those skills improved exponentially. You get a lot more opportunity to network and interact with your peers. You couldn't not build great connections in the MAC, even if you tried.
With the MAC, there was a lot of benefit to it being more of kind of like a cohort style, smaller program. The nice thing is it's not too small. You get to know your classmates and your professors on a more intimate level. There's more guidance that can be provided to each student, and I think ultimately that always has a positive impact on an academic experience.
The class and the teachings, they meant a lot, and I learned a lot, and there was a lot of technical training, and I feel prepared for it. But just from a more social and emotional side, the lasting impact that I've had is just all the support that I've had from all my professors.
I often tell students that when you think about investing in your future, try to think beyond the now. Try to think about what are the skill sets and tools that you want to have 10 years out when you're out competing for opportunities in the profession and actually in business as a whole. Think about investing in your future beyond the first step and how you really set yourself up for the most opportunity in the long term.